So you'll be combining the eggs and sugar until smooth. Don't mind the crying baby in the background. Someone wants to play with the ingredients. So once everything's combined, I'm slowly going to add in the flour because I don't need a poof of flour everywhere. A poof. A poof. Yeah. Hi. Oh. Uh-oh. You let it rest for 30 minutes. You can put it in a warm area. See the filling. So for the filling, you need half a cup of butter, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, and some cinnamon. 2 tablespoons. Yes, 2 tablespoons to be exact. I'm just going to add my cinnamon. Okay, you can add a little more if you like. Here's your cinnamon. I have an obsession with cinnamon since my mother used to make, it's like Portuguese cereal, papas. And I would always put cinnamon on top. It's so freaking good. And that is your consistent. Extra things if you want to add cream cheese into this as well. That might taste delicious. Are you okay? You need a hug? Oh, my little lady. Yeah, yeah. Love you. Do you want more juice? You want juice or you want milky? You want some juice? Okay. My camera decided not to record, but I am putting in the filling. I rolled out the sheet onto a parchment paper just so it is easier to roll. The last time I made it, it was really sticky because of the butter and the cinnamon. And then it was also crumbly because at the time I didn't make the best dough. This has been very interesting. I seem to be craving almost everything and anything that has gluten since I decided to change my diet for my health. So now this is the journey I'm going through. And maybe one of you guys are going through the same scenario, or you are just celiac and you can't have gluten. That's even worse. I feel for you guys. Because I do cheat sometimes, and then I regret it at the end because my stomach hurts so bad. I feel like I've been stabbed a few times. But it's all a learning curve. I'm just gonna keep tweaking the recipes I've been doing for a while until I find something that fits. And I'm hoping this works with the yogurt And if not, I'll try something else. I really don't want to try cottage cheese. Might have to, but I don't want to. So I am just gonna hope and pray that this works out for my issue and I don't have to substitute with cottage cheese. And yogurt is my better alternative. Oh my goodness. Switch to a better spatula. Just want to make sure the ends get as much as possible so they're not empty, even if it's just a little. Rolling her. So that's what you should get. Absolutely delicious. And once you're done, you're gonna set these aside for another 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, just so they rise a little more again. I don't know if it's gonna fit. It's most likely not going to fit. So, we made 11. Now you just let this rise for 20 minutes. My oven's already preheated. I have these little extra ones from the ends. I'm just gonna chuck them into here and have it all heat up together. But you would do the same process, half a cup of heavy cream. And this is what they should look before they go into the oven. So I have my stand mixer in the wash. I'm just gonna use a handheld. If it was cleaned, I would have used it, but it is what it is. So you're just going to soften the butter. Soften the butter without waking up my child. adding whatever's remaining of my maple syrup. You can use vanilla, so about a tablespoon. Ask for about 2 cups of powdered sugar. I'm gonna see how much I need. I try not to use as much sugar on most recipes because I don't think it's necessary since everything else is. I may put this in the microwave a little bit just to be easier to pour it over I'm gonna put this in the microwave for a bit just to make it easier to pour over the cinnamon rolls. Should look like out of the oven. I added everything together and I put it in the microwave so it's a little more workable. Should be your end results. A little bit on top. Oh, bon appetit. I think that is going to be the closest I'll ever get to a Cinnabon without having to visit one. This is delicious. It's sweet and savory at the same time, which obviously what cinnamon rolls are. And just absolutely delicious. So I hope you enjoy. Please give it a like, follow if you want more recipes, because I do them randomly. I'm trying to do them every Saturday.